Hi, Summer here with the Can Advisors weekly news update for May 25th, 2022. In New Jersey, the CRC met yesterday and approved the next round of conditional licenses, bringing the total to 152 adult use licenses. Those also included the first 11 retail dispensary licenses. In Illinois, the state issued new craft grower licenses, at least a dozen from what we hear, and more on the way. Also in Illinois, a court order requires the state to hold corrective lotteries for the many petitioning and appealing dispensary applicants. That should take place this June. In Illinois, also the first three social equity craft growers, those that were awarded last year, have finally been given the okay to break ground on their construction. These licenses had been held up in litigation. And this is a seemingly small announcement, but it marks a really big movement in Illinois that we've been waiting on for years. Those construction permits for new craft growers, infusers, and dispensaries should continue to be awarded across the state. In New York, the Cannabis Control Board approved 58 additional conditional cultivator licenses for legacy hemp farmers. This brings the total number of licensed conditional cultivators to 146. The application window for the adult use conditional cultivator license closes June 30th. That conditional cultivator can grow up to 43,000 square feet of flowering canopy outdoors, 25,000 square feet indoors, or they can grow both up to 20,000 square feet in a greenhouse and under 30,000 square feet total. Next up will be the conditional processor licenses for hemp processors. The next step in New York is the release of the criminal justice involved license application for the retailers. That comment period for the draft CJI regulations ends May 31st. It's unknown how the regulations might change after the comment period and when that application will actually be out. In Connecticut, they received over 15,000 applications in their retail cannabis license lottery. That's no joke, though I wish it was. Over 8,000 were for the social equity pool and over 7,000 for the general pool. As a reminder, there are 12 retail and 4 hybrid retail licenses available. Half are for social equity and half are for general applicants. So, that means those 8,000 social equity applicants are competing for a chance at 6 to 8 retail licenses. In Mississippi, the Department of Health is overseeing cultivator and processor business license release. The state put out an application checklist for cultivators that states the application will be available at 8 a.m. Central Time on June 1st. There's no preview of the exact application. Very limited information is out, and there haven't been new rules and regs for several months now. In Mississippi, the Department of Revenue is overseeing retail licensing, and that's set to begin July 1st. Per the statute. The Department of Revenue has already released draft regulations and an application checklist, so they seem to be right on track. In Alabama, in anticipation of the application window opening on September 1st, the Alabama Medical Cannabis Commission announced they plan to submit rules by the end of June and adopt them in August. In Delaware, unfortunately, the governor vetoed a bill that would have further legalized possession of cannabis, but hope is not lost. The legislature may override him in the future. In Kansas, legislators have until Monday to reach a deal on a bill to legalize medical cannabis. Otherwise, the process will restart in 2023. In Minnesota, lawmakers passed a bill to clarify that hemp-derived products, including CBD-infused foods and drinks, are legal in the state. Some good news out of Rhode Island, where they passed bills to legalize cannabis, and the governor is expected to sign those soon. Some more good news out of Missouri. Regulators transferred another $5 million in medical cannabis revenue to the State Veterans Fund. So great to see the state holding up their promise there and helping our veterans. Last up, some federal news. The Ninth Circuit held that the plain statutory text of the 2018 Farm Bill results in the conclusion that Delta-8 THC products derived from hemp are lawful and can thus be trademarked. Those are the top news stories for the last week. Thanks again for joining us for Can Advisors Weekly Legislative and Licensing Update. See you next week. Thanks. Bye.